Hey everybody, Witty here. Welcome to my second channel where today we are going to be playing Cabernet. We are going to be choosing our own adventure as a vampire. Hopefully the bunny's okay. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm very excited about this game. It just came out. Let's get into it. Alright, so we have some content warnings here. Heavy subjects including alcoholism, social conflict, death, suicide, cartoon violence, blood, gore, and we have smoking and excessive alcohol consumption. So if any of these are not your thing, then perhaps maybe sit this demo out if that feels right for you, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for taking care of yourself. Let's get into it. Classic.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa.
Oh no.
I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet.
Oh no.
I can't do this. Go, please say something.
Sad.
I just can't.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young?
Are they talking about us? About the vampire? Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Particularly someone as special as Lisa.
Am I Lisa?
If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today.
Intriguing.
Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life. Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she would become...
Ooh, okay. Seeing where things are. I'm gonna yoink myself up there so things aren't covered up later. A musician, a writer, a doctor, a politician. I'm gonna say writer because that's what I wanted to be when I was a kid, which I guess I technically am because I wrote a game. So.
A famous writer.
Oh, we're doing stats.
You
Okay.
should have heard how she could spin a yarn. She used to tell me her own fairy tales when she was a young girl. The creatures she made up, the stories she told me. The classic ballads were no match for them. Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents.
Interesting.
By the time she graduated,
Let's say thirst for a written word. Well, I became a doctor, so...
Lisa knew everything there was to learn from books about science in our enlightened age. Laws of physics, human anatomy, chemical solutions, you name it.
So far, I really like the voice acting. This sounds nice.
Every time she went on about this scientist or that discovery, she'd light up like a matchstick. Most of the time, I couldn't understand a word of it. But I just nodded along and mused at how bright our girl was. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country.
Wait, they don't have Eastern European accents.
If someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa.
I'm terrible at accents. I can't say anything.
But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
True friend.
With all of her other talents, above everything else, she was a true and loyal friend. She connected with people easily. She cared deeply about them. Some might even say too much. After all, if she wasn't so thoughtful, maybe she would still be with us.
How did I die?
But I digress. Please, forgive me. What's done is done. She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka for Korda, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now.
Drinking blood. I'm just guessing.
To Lisa.
To Lisa.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep.
Very drippy.
My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth. When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body.
Ew.
I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty.
Weird.
I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
Jesus Christ. She scared me. Oh, she got me. I'm very dirty and there is
Dear
blood.
Lord. Mom? Cola? My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days. I can't see further than my own fingers. I should take the lamp with me.
Okay.
My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
New objective of wait, escape the chamber. Tab to access our journal. Open tasks can be found in quest. Okay, so oh, interesting. Okay, we are Lisa. Okay, confirmed. We're broke. Today is Tuesday, the 11th of June. We're bad at music and arts. So our quests. Escape the chamber. Calendar. I like that there's a calendar. That's interesting. I wonder what that's gonna be. We got relationships. We have a glossary. Oh, interesting. There's just little superstitions and stuff. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait. I can look at this.
Lilies of the valley. My favorite flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here.
I mean, disturbing, but also whoever put us here is thoughtful. They gave us a blood bucket.
Either this is a nightmare, or I'm in hell. This feels too real to be a dream.
Let's get out of here.
Locked.
We'll call for help.
Hello? Anyone?
Oh, I should show you guys too. So we've got a blood cup over here, and then behind my head, whoop, is what the day is. So maybe there's not really a good place to put me. Huh, look, I'm her. I'm Lisa. Let's put me under this. How about that? That works. All right. Well, they're not gonna help us. I see a skeleton. Oh.
Hello? Who is this?
What if it's Count Orlok from the new Nosferatu movie?
I'm locked inside. Please help.
You must bounce on it. Crazy style. Let us out. Hello.
Are you still there? Maybe you can't talk? Please knock twice for yes and once for no.
She's clever. Alright, they understood that.
Thank goodness.
They're still there. Yeah, can you help me?
Can you help me open the door?
Yes, okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Will you help me?
No. So they can't open the door. They're not going to.
What is it that you want from me?
You want a favor?
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Yeah, I'm assuming I don't have anything on me. I don't give a shit about that. Yes, okay, I can owe them a favor. I love doing deals, making bargains. Faceless entities that cannot speak.
Then it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
That feels bad. That feels... Maybe I picked the wrong one. That feels like a bad idea. Ah! Uh-oh. I'm burning? I'm gooey? What was that?
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle.
It was
I should
green.
check up on it later.
That seems bad. Alright.
It's open. No one. What have I gotten myself into?
Probably something bad to distribute my... Oh, okay, so we can... Earning experience points increases your rank, allowing you to upgrade skills. So you can modify them and press accept changes. Okay. Maybe we'll add some to music and arts just so it's not super unbalanced. Friendship gave us history and politics. I think we'll probably need science and logic. We want to... If this is like our charisma, let's get Rizzy. I feel like this is good. I'm not really sure. We'll figure it out. I think that's fine for now. My vampire rank. First time we've seen the word vampire. I mean, obviously we know it's a vampire game, but that's kind of interesting. Making my way downtown through the chamber.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Skaven. So we got a picture.
What a peculiar painting.
Doesn't seem that peculiar. Okay, this is fun seeing how this stuff... Okay, this is locked. Maybe it's because it's not high enough, but...
This must be from nearly 400 years ago. The family clearly belongs to the ruling class. Wealthy and powerful.
So if that was unlocked, I would be able to do that also. That's cool that you don't have to just pick and choose. Let me in!
It smells like death here. There's someone's money in here.
Cool, we're rich.
I could live on this for a week.
Take it!
After all that has happened, I think...
I gained nihilism! Lisa's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available to Lisa after she reaches certain levels. Okay. Well, we just started off on a we're an asshole foot, which is... It's the demo.
I think I deserve this.
Honestly, if I found 5 coins after waking up bloody, dirty, in like a basement, I'd probably put it in my pocket. Let's be real. What if you gotta call a cab?
The mirror is
we sitting
covered by
Shiva?
a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
I'm gonna let it stay.
Still, why risk it? God saves the man who saves himself.
I wonder what would have happened. What if a freaking ghost kills you if you do that? Get out of here. Oh! Spooky.
Eerie. It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
She only has one outfit. I really like the 2D style. This is cool.
Unbearable.
What, cardio?
I'm a doctor. I can get through this.
Or does she just mean like where she
I
is
just
in
need to
general?
look straight ahead.
Yeah, you got this, girl.
Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side. What in heavens is all this?
Wait a second, did I just pop out into a party? I am not well dressed.
I will make sense of all this later.
A masquerade ball! I'm so dirty!
Something is wrong. My head is spinning.
Eyes wide shut.
I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor?
They're freaking clowning on me. It's not my fault. Help me. She must be a nihilist. No, I'm not a nihilist. I'm just...
Have you heard?
Miss, are you all right?
Thank you for
Mind your
someone
own
being
business,
nice.
Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
He just turns and is like, "Ha, you guys." Whoa, her hair
I
is
know
cool.
it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week. I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices.
Is she a mafia boss?
Where were you when I... Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoy.
That's not very nice.
Come over here. I don't bite.
Hello? I'm Elisa.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice.
What?
Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to. Thanks to this gentleman over
Pardon?
here.
Hussar.
Hussar, be a
Explain
darling, show
yourself,
this young lady around
Little
once she's
mustache
decent.
man. Yeah, make me decent.
As you wish, madam.
Explain
if you'll
things.
excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
You're excused. If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this.
She giving me blood.
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
Just drink it.
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner.
What does that mean?
Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
Doesn't even give us an option. We gotta drink it. Oh, she loves it.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries. Thank you. I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Yeah, I feel great now.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs.
We don't want no scripts.
There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
What about the dirt?
Thank you kindly, madam.
Orlova.
Madam Orlova.
You're welcome, child.
I'm glad I remembered that.
Now off you go, change and mingle. Time
She likes
is
that.
money.
Time is. I have $5. I stole it. Hello, it's me, Stinky.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
You a vampire, girl. You're a stinky vampire.
The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature.
Wish I could read.
In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading. Goodness, this must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. It must cost a small fortune.
What if they had a makeover montage right now?
I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much.
Girl, you're bloody and stinky. You gotta. Sorry.
I can't ruin such beauty with dirt. I better wash up first.
Good call. Have a wash.
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
We're gonna wash up without the mirror. I'm just scared of taking it off.
That should do it, hopefully.
Alright, now we can get dressed.
Goodness, this must such... I won.
Ooh, okay, so we're gonna get like more outfits and stuff. Fun. Interesting. So this adds Riz, history and politics.
It's perfect. Fits like a glove.
Oh, we look so nice. I'm gonna go out there and they're gonna be like, did you see that stinky woman earlier? She looked just like you.
I still don't know what's happening here. Or at least I hope I don't.
You're a vampire.
But delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find that young man and learn the truth.
Yeah. Look at his little doll! What the f- Look at this little doll. Spooky. All these eyes wide shut vampires.
Please tell me you have some good news for me. It's been 2 weeks since the last Cabernet shipment. The clientele is very unhappy.
I did manage to get in touch with the vendor.
Okay,
He
so
says the conditions for harvesting are
she's
getting
selling
even worse,
blood.
thus the interruption.
Cabernet.
We did reach an agreement, though. They are happy to continue. But from now on, it'll be an extra 5 coins per bottle.
Oh, thank goodness. At this point, honestly,
She
whatever
said
it
5
takes,
coins she could live
Another
what did she
week
say, a
and the
week off of?
Countess would have fried me.
5 coins per bottle. This is expensive stuff. Hello, Husaha. Okay, we have action points. Some actions Lisa performs take time, and these interactions will be marked with a special stopwatch symbol. Each night, Lisa can spend up to 3 action points. An action is complete, an action point will be taken, and the night will move on to the next phase. Okay, that's what's pushing us forward. So right now we're at dusk. Okay. Understood.
Good evening, Hussar.
Look at his jacket. When I was a young boy.
Ah, there's our belle of the ball. Lisa,
His
right?
purple eyes.
You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt.
Is he negging me?
Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you? Why is everyone going on about funerals?
Girl, you dead.
Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you?
Oh shoot, I don't have enough literature.
I'd rather not guess. Please, just tell me straight. Who are you?
We're a really giant polycule.
Simply, we are vampires.
He's so chill about it.
Does this mean I'm dead?
Dead, alive, who the hell cares? Trust me, Lisa, you just won the lottery.
Interesting.
I don't even remember how it happened.
Okay, so if it's a green thing, that means that you get XP from saying it. Okay.
Must be some sort of a defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience.
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
What about my family? When can I see them?
Nope.
I was worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking that. It's true, too.
I can't just leave them like this. They have to know I'm all right.
Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now.
No one was gonna tell her this, like, in private. I mean, I know technically private on a balcony, but...
Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time.
Countess calls you Hussar. What's your real name?
My real name is Ted.
At this point, I've been called that far longer than my real name. Just call me that.
All right. Hussar it is. I have so many questions.
See, that's what I was afraid of.
Why is he acting like this is inconvenient? My guy, you just said a lot of stuff that I'm taking in right now.
Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing. Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace?
Did he turn me?
After that, I can show you what it's really
I don't think so.
like to be one of us.
I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Oh, come on. Where is your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it
I'm
out on your
shy,
own.
Hussar.
What is it?
I wonder if the Countess would approve of you pushing your responsibilities off to a bunch of strangers.
Well played. Fine. Let me think for a moment about our fun little group here. You've already met the Countess, so that's a big plus. Not everyone gets to do that in their first month, let alone first day. Who else would you like to know about?
Let's just find out.
Who is the intense lady with the purple hair?
That's Elisa. She is quite important around here. I'd try to start out on the right foot with her if I were you.
What could you tell me about the woman in the pink dress?
You must mean Arbin. You know, they say she was born somewhere far to the east. That broad has been around forever. Probably has a tale or two to share.
That broad. Where's this guy from?
What about the young man who asked about my health?
The one carrying a doll.
Who? Oh, you must mean Petya. He is just a human.
He's a human?
Elisa brought him in for fun. He is such a card and has absolutely no clue.
That's not very
That
nice.
sounds cruel.
I'm trying to have humanity.
Don't be like that. It's all
Or
in
should we
good
be
fun.
evil? I don't know. I'm really bad at being bad in video games. Like, I tried to do a Baldur's Gate Dark Urge run, and really quickly I was like, this is so mean. I'm not good
I
at it.
suppose that's everyone of note, really. Besides me, of course.
Of course. All right. Thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough.
No rush, please.
He's grumpy. I don't know.
Locked.
Okay, so the lady in the pink dress is important. Hello? Can I talk to you? No? Okay.
I do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me, just in case a good opportunity strikes. You never know. Look into her eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink?
Yes, well... Apologies.
Petya.
Petya. We should probably go and discuss some urgent
They don't
business
like his
with the
doll.
Countess.
Oh, of course. In fact, I'd love to meet her as...
Atia, they're gonna eat you.
I don't know how, but I can just sense that he is not one of us.
I mean, Hussar just told us.
Such a strange feeling. Attraction?
Oh.
But
She's
something
hungry
very
for his
similar.
blood. She's feeling that out.
He is most certainly human.
That's really interesting. The concept of being newly turned and feeling what it is to be in the same room as humans for the first time since being turned, because she was human very recently. So feeling out that difference that's now there, that's cool. I like that. I like it.
Oh, hello. It's you, lady in the nightgown.
Not anymore.
How are you feeling? I was really worried.
Oh, he's sweet. He reminds me of Eddie Redmayne.
Much better. Thank you. I'm Lisa, by the way.
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm Petya.
It's a pleasure. You were the only one who seemed to care about my illness.
Oh, nonsense. They are a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy.
You know, when you're so busy, when a confused, dirty woman in a nightgown walks into a party, you're just like, I don't have time for that.
The third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off for urgent
Aw,
business.
I'd buy one of his dolls.
Did you say you're selling dolls?
And making them, yes?
I see you have one with you. May I take a look?
Of course. Matilda here is my favorite. I'd love to get some honest feedback. Well, what do you think?
Let me kit bash it. Oh my god. Wow, it's fucking hideous, dude.
Oh, it's just lovely. So detailed and human-like.
I think it looks
She
great.
reminds me of the one I had when
She's got
I was
good
a little
arms.
girl.
That's exactly what I wanted to accomplish. Thank you.
I'm making friends.
I knew someone here would appreciate it. I'm hoping to show her to the Countess. With her approval, the sky's the limit.
I don't think the Countess is gonna give a shit, to be honest, dude.
You know, making toys is what I wanted to do since I was a little boy.
Aw, I think he still kind of is a little boy, but that's cute.
My father always called this foolishness, among other things.
Petya.
Said it's not manly work. I never managed to convince him otherwise.
I'm sorry. That must have been tough.
Well, here I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda. Just you wait. My gut tells me that tonight is going to bring something special, and it's never wrong.
I hope they don't eat him. They might eat him.
How did you end up being invited here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that's all thanks to Elisa, the lovely young woman in the yellow dress. She saw me at the town market and saw some real potential in my work. She said that the people in the manor might be interested in seeing it, and you didn't have to ask me twice.
I see. How is pitching going so far?
I'll admit, it's a little slow, but the night is still young.
You are an optimistic guy, aren't you, Petya?
My mother used to say that my hope will be the death of me.
Oh god.
But what's the point of living if you don't believe in people and yourself?
You may be right about that. At least I truly hope you are.
Oh my gosh, it's like Commander Shepard. I should go.
Best of luck with everything, Petya. Hope everything works out with the Countess.
Thank you, Lisa. You're very kind.
So let's look at, so we can see status undead, it's telling us actual stuff about them. As head of the local section of higher society, a vampiric organization in charge of laws and ethics for the species, Countess Orlova is a figure of note, wealth, and power in the area. When Lisa awoke as a vampire, she reached the upper floors of the Countess's estate and found herself. Oh, this is cool. So this does sort of an overview. Full name, We just know him as Hussar. Okay, cool. It's kind of fun that it gives us little recaps. Be like, what's going on here? Hello.
Have you tried the Countess's Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted.
I prefer to stick to clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I'll take you up on that offer.
Whoa, she's trying to undercut the Countess? Girl.
Hello. I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Arbin.
I'm Lisa. Good evening to you, too.
You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good one for you?
Well, I just fucking died, so.
You're right. If I'm honest, it hasn't been the easiest night.
That's what I thought. My advice is always be honest, unless you absolutely can't be.
It's one thing when you weren't expecting to have to be social and then all of a sudden you're thrust into a very social situation, let alone doing that when you just got turned into a vampire.
In the end, it does make everyone feel better.
That's a good piece of advice.
Stick with me, lovely. I'm chock full of them.
Arbin's a little... You know what I mean?
I couldn't help but overhear that you are a wine expert?
I dabble. I run a literary salon in town and serve drinks there.
How exciting. All kinds of interesting people must come by.
You'd be surprised, my dear, and mildly disappointed.
Her earring is a key. I'm really curious what that goes to.
I'd love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice.
Wow, I'm making friends.
I'll make sure to visit.
Besides experiencing the main story, Lisa is encouraged to explore town and meet other characters. Depending on the character, Lisa may sometimes need to meet certain criteria, such as specific skill or morality levels, in order to start or continue with their quests. I am so curious the difference between playing this game high humanity or high nihilism.
Since you're an expert, may I ask you about the wine that the Countess gave me? I'll admit I found it delicious, but it wasn't really wine, was it?
It was not. Cabernet was sort of our code word for blood. so we don't shock any innocents. And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it?
That's a really interesting concept thinking about, because it's blood. They're drinking blood from people. But the idea of like adding this little thing to remove sort of the like barbaricness of that, they're like, oh, it's Cabernet.
Yes. Funny, Arbin. I've only just been turned, and all of this is very...
She's taking this extremely well.
May I trouble you for some advice?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed wine a little too much?
Whoa. She said be honest. And it's an option, so...
Yes, my father. Wine, vodka, anything he can drink, really.
And sanitizer.
You aren't clairvoyant, are you?
Everyone becomes a little clairvoyant if they live long enough and pay attention.
I wonder how old she is.
I saw you drinking that glass earlier, and I think you should be careful around it, my dear.
She was chug-a-luggin'.
Alcohol's my father's problem. It isn't mine.
It's not just alcohol you should be concerned about.
Addicted to blood?
You can keep away from it if you want. Blood, however, you will now have to drink, whether you like it or not.
Whether I like it or not.
Oh, she liked it.
Demons are hereditary, my dear. Always remember that.
Well, I should get going.
She's like, on that note, see ya.
Good luck. I have a feeling we'll see each other soon.
Alright, I like her dress.
Come on. Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun?
Let's have fun.
My lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like too much fun for the night.
She is wild.
Fine.
Wow.
Get lost then. Be on your merry way.
You don't want to point a gun at your own head?
Who
Fuck
knew
off.
that the second time I die would be of boredom.
Girl, you crazy.
Now, would you look at this pretty picture?
Oh.
I could barely recognize you from... before.
I just woke up.
Where did you get this dress?
It's a gift from the Countess. She is very generous.
Huh. I thought it looked familiar. Name is Alisa, by the way.
Lisa, it's a pleasure.
Elisa and Lisa? Oh no.
May I ask who was the young man you talked with earlier?
Who, Petya? Why, are you interested?
Goodness, no. I was just making conversation.
Don't be shy. We're not attached. Petya is human. I picked him up at the town market. He is a salesman. A ridiculously bad one at that.
If you two are not an item, may I ask why did you invite him over?
Because it was my turn.
A turn for what?
Bring fresh meat in, baby.
To spice up the eternity.
Ominous.
So, I've just been turned today.
Congratulations. That must be quite shocking. Thrilling, even. I'm envious, really.
Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to process all
She
this
must
yet.
just be in shock. She's being so chill.
What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else?
Hedonism.
Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating plain eternity day after day. Spicing it up any way you can.
Hence the Russian roulette.
So bored, I'm gonna put a gun to my own head.
We're already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose? Do you fancy a round?
Maybe some other time.
Suit yourself.
That would be kind of a wild thing for her to do her first day of being a vampire. She doesn't even know how it works yet.
So, it's true what they say? Vampires live forever?
We exist forever. We don't live. But then again, few do.
She's got a point.
Does this mean that we can't stop existing?
Oh, sweetheart, there is nothing easier. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the sunlight.
I should probably be writing this all down.
But a gun to your head, totally fine. Very chill.
So, now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable?
She's like, well, I had a lot of shows that I never thought that I'd have time to get to on Netflix, so...
I suppose infinite time does add some gravity to it.
I see. In that case, how would you compare the value of your new existence to, say, Pettia's.
I mean, Petia's is technically more valuable because it's limited, if you're thinking about value in that term, so...
I'd have to say Pettia's. Like you said, what I have now isn't really life.
Fair enough. Still, it's an interesting thought experiment, isn't it?
Indeed. Excuse me. I think someone is calling for me.
I don't think anyone is. I think she's just done. He's still smoking? Is that the same cigarette? My guy.
Good timing. I just finished up.
Oh, just kidding. He's done.
Yes, how lucky.
Don't be snappy, Lisa. Smoking is an important routine for a soldier. Can't be interrupted.
A soldier, huh? And which division were you in, exactly?
We can talk about the divisions some other time, perhaps. So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Wow, yeah, lots of questions.
What is going on in the basement of the manor? It's absolutely terrifying down there.
Yeah, it's a creepy place.
Oh yes, the basement. If I were you, I would just forget all about it.
Excuse me?
All I know is that Countess conducts her business and she doesn't enjoy people meddling.
She's not meddling, she's just like, what the fuck happened?
If it's so confidential, how come I ended up there in the first place?
Minor oversight. You were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but appears that you are an early riser.
And whose oversight was it, may I ask?
Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we? I say all's well that ends well.
I bet she was supposed to wake up in like a nice room, all washed up.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Yeah. Why did my shoulder burn green?
Who ended up letting me out of the...
If I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea. I thought you knew.
Well, I did.
It was Count Orla!
And whoever it was gives me the goosebumps. On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favor and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what it could possibly
Definitely
be?
shouldn't have done that.
Let me take a look. Oh, brother.
What? What is it?
He's like, you got chicken pox.
It could be nothing, really. No need to worry. Just make sure that you show this to the doctor when you see him, alright?
Alright.
A vampire doctor.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Yeah.
If vampires are real, does this mean other fairy tales are?
You'll have to be more specific than that.
Rusalkas? Domovoys? Ghosts?
Someone did call me a domovoy earlier, but I don't look like
Yes?
one.
No. Yes.
No, domovoys
We'll
are
spend
fake.
all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna. If you want my advice, focus on yourself first. That always ends up working for me.
Get a hobby like mine, growing a tiny moustache.
So, are there any other questions you have?
I suppose that's it for the time being.
Perfect. If you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this? I take it you've done a couple laps around the ballroom. Learned a little more about what it's like to be one of us.
The option, I'm dead!
Well, I'm obviously still in shock, but...
Yes?
From a scientific perspective, I have to admit I'm curious. This is certainly a unique condition we are in. I'd love to learn more about it for my studies.
I'm impressed. I can certainly see now why the doctor chose you as his apprentice.
Did I have any say in this, or was he just like, yep, you're my apprentice now?
Alright. Have you read Thunderstorm?
Nope.
I'm not so sure. Why?
Well, unlike Katerina in the play, you no longer need to wonder why people can't fly.
He's a bat!
How did you do that?
By sheer will, Lisa. It's very simple.
Oh my god, I wish that his bat still had the little mustache.
How are you even talking with me in such a state?
That's yet another benefit of being one of us. We can project our thoughts into people's minds. I prefer it, really. I find normal speech kind of primitive.
Why don't you do it all the time, then?
I'd love to, but you don't want to get too used to it and scare a human by accident. Now why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of bat you are.
I get to be a bat. Yeah. Vampire abilities. So these ones are locked, but yeah, let's be a bat.
Goodness!
I'm cute! I'm so cute!
Isn't this a hoot? Come on, I'll show you around.
Yee! Oh my god, I'm so fast. Wow. Bat indicator in the bottom left of the screen informs whether bat shifting is currently possible. To land while in bat shape, descend on a surface from above until a landing circle appears underneath you. Hello.
Seems like you're catching on. Follow me.
She's so cute. Where did he go?
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
All this talk about death. Don't you feel more alive than you ever have right now?
I want to eat that guy down there. Okay, wait. Oh, we're going. Lisa can turn into a bat at any time, provided she's in an appropriate environment and not in a human's direct sight. The bat indicator in the bottom left corner of the screen shows whether Lisa is able to transform at a particular moment. Wait. Oh, there we go.
Shh. There. Look.
If only I had 3 coins to my name, then I'd show 'em. They'd all see.
That guy drunk?
Is this what you wanted to show me? A drunk peasant?
What I wanted to show you is how to use your new powers. Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former serf, now custodian and coachman.
Trophime.
Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man. Now, come with me. How is life, Trophime?
My lord, is that you? Or the bottle you gave me? Highest quality. Much obliged.
I like all the different accents. Kind of fun.
I can see that. It's nearly empty already.
Oh, he's turned.
All right, enough pleasantries. Watch this.
Whoa.
What happened to him?
Got funky eyes.
Is he all right?
He is fine. We call this enchantment.
What does enchantment do, exactly?
It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened.
Is it like anesthesia?
In a way. I bet you this fellow in the States who invented it is a vampire.
You mean William Morton?
Mm-hmm. I heard the doctor was toying with that idea before the discovery. He was not happy the Americans figured it out first.
So they don't remember anything once they're enchanted?
Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel.
Sounds like a subject for some awkward conversations.
You don't know the half of it yet. You'll see.
Weird.
So, how do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you.
Don't worry. Whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everybody has their own way. When you need it, it will come to you.
Does this mean you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil?
In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you, an important condition. Without it, the charm won't work.
That's why I gave him the bottle.
Secondly, you should only do it to humans.
So it doesn't work on other vampires?
Oh, it does.
I didn't say that. There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind. But I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power. Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters.
Would be considered rude.
I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power, though.
Oh, without a doubt.
So why would you want to enchant someone?
I thought you might ask that. There are 2 main reasons. 1. People in a trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions.
That doesn't sound right.
I mean, we also drink blood from people, so it's like...
Well, I didn't say you have to do it, did I? Everyone lives with their own choices.
When you say influence their thoughts, does this mean they will do anything I say?
Only within reason, of course, especially when you are a beginner. Impression is a delicate art and takes a lot of practice.
We gotta get that Riz up.
And what is the second reason?
I think you already know.
He took a nibble.
What have you done?
I just opened him up for you. Don't worry, he'll be just fine.
But my
unless the
blood
bleeding
cup's
dries.
full.
Come here. It's time for you to learn how to feed.
I don't know if I'm ready.
You're as ready as you'll ever be.
How do I turn?
Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally.
Kinda cool. Okay, so it's on our ability wheel. Alright. Ooh, I look cool. Wait, I already have blood on my face.
My mouth, it's bleeding.
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry.
Is it my fangs growing in?
Don't worry. It's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time.
Aww.
It will recover in a minute.
His skin smells like wild berries.
It doesn't look like he smells like berries.
But not just the smell. The promise of warmth that draws you. The promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth, in my body.
Hey, yo.
No, I can't do this.
Girl, you gotta do it.
I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry.
All right. But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that
I
you've
wonder
done
if
it.
it's because my blood cup is full. Up there.
I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out.
I promise.
Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive. I better get back to my other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet.
I think it's too late for
Do
that.
you remember the way back?
I do. Hussar? Thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me.
Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself.
Wow, he said something nice to me.
I'll see you soon.
I should get back to the manor and talk with the Countess.
Wait, I wonder...
Process this all later.
He eventually introduced her to New World and Vampiric abilities. I was wondering what I was going to say.
Where will I live? What's next? There's so much I have to sort out first.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But first, Hussar said I can influence someone who is enchanted. I should try it on Trophine.
Vampires have the ability to impress certain things on the subconscious of their victims. In order to do that, approach the enchanted victim in your human form and press left click once you see the hypnotism icon. Can't be hypnotized more than once a day. Okay. Hello, Trophine.
Can you hear me, Trophine? Here is something I'd like you to do.
File my taxes, Trophine. Drink less. Start stealing. Drink even more.
You will start pacing your drinking.
Just fly away now. We're like, okay, bye. Bye, Trophine. Making my way downtown. Oh, was that Petya? Are they munching on Petya?
Looks like the banquet is over.
There's
I
his
don't understand. How could this even
doll.
happen?
Did you have
It's
no
Petya's
self-control
doll.
at all?
Matilda. This is so
Oh,
unsettling.
they look a little messy. Oh!
What is this?
What do you think it is, girl? Do it. Look at it.
Oh god!
Relationship map hasn't been updated. Wait, what does it look like now? Oh, they put a veil over him. Damn. Little baby Petya. They ate him. You guys. Why'd you do that?
What the hell happened here?
They look like a dog that got caught eating something it shouldn't have.
It's all Victoria's fault. I told her he's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen.
What do you want from me? I was starving, and you two barely left me anything.
There's like 20 glasses of Cabernet on the table.
Doesn't matter now. We drained a man. Not anywhere. But at the Countess's manor, someone is gonna fry for this, and it's sure.
Are you mad? No one's gonna be executed for this. He's just a human.
I'm gonna be like, well...
That's tragic, of course, but accidents happen, don't they?
I got nihilistic.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one who will have to explain this to Elisa and the Countess.
I didn't do it.
Come with me, my dear. This is not your mess to sort out.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. Yeah, let's...
Locked.
Oh, what the fuck? How'd she do that? Oh. Hello.
Those morons. I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him.
Petya was nice.
I just can't seem to make sense of it. I talked with Petya not even an hour ago.
I'm so sorry. He didn't need to die today.
What happens now?
Well, the Countess won't like this one bit. I can tell you that much.
Is she sympathetic to humans?
My guess is not really. She just doesn't want them dying in her manor.
I wouldn't say that. However, she doesn't like murders being linked up to her property.
Understandable, understandable.
She will find her way out of this, no doubt. But those three in the ballroom, we'll have to see.
Sloppy business.
Back in the room, they said someone will be fried. What does that mean?
I don't know if you've heard this yet, but we can't be in the sun. It destroys us.
I did read about that in the folktales.
The stories are true. Sometimes it's used as a form of capital punishment for our kind.
We sentence you to go to the beach.
What do you think will happen to those three outside?
Murdering a human, sadly, isn't a big crime in our community. I don't think it will come to that. If I had my guess, I'd say they will get their fangs dulled for troubling the Countess. They will grow back after a month or two, but before then, they will have to feed solely on Cabernet, and it isn't cheap.
What if they can't afford it?
They will just have to find a way. Some take loans, some steal. Without blood, we are like humans without water.
The idea of punishing them, dulling down their fangs, ouch.
Arbin?
Yes?
Will you be my mom?
Do you know what will happen to me now? I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do? Where do I live?
I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at
Yeah,
some
but no
point.
one has explained anything about this to her. Like, who is the doctor?
All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out till someone sends for you.
Just chill out in this house someone was murdered in.
I must admit, I feel quite restless.
Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I want to do it.
I like Arbin.
Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be.
She's high humanity.
To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better, learn from my mistakes, absorb the knowledge about the world.
Oh yeah.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
You know, the Countess has a wonderful library over here. Why don't you grab a book and use this time to learn something new? Perfection comes in little steps.
I'm thanking everybody.
Thank you for all your help and kindness, Arbin. It feels really good to have a friend around here.
I know it can't be easy for you right now in all this madness. It's hard to adjust. I learned that the hard way, trust me. Here, I want you to have this.
She gave me a little blood.
This should give you a little boost when you need it. Clear your head. It's not going to last long, but it will give you a little peace of mind for the time being. I should go now, my dear. You know where to find me. Next time, a drink at my bar is on me.
She's so nice.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Hi, Arbin. Let's see. Do we want to read the Morning Star? The Seagull. Wait, oh, do these? Oh, these are upping different things. Okay. Music and arts is really low. We'll read this one. A starry glow shines from his eyes. His cheeks are deathly white. A lifeless thing in living guise. A youth born of the night. Can we read more? Just that one. Okay.
My fault for blaming me for everything.
Uh-oh.
I should see what all this ruckus is about.
Should I? Consequences. You will make choices in Cabernet, some of little and some of big consequence. You will not always know which one is which. Some of the consequences will be marked on the screen by this symbol. Alright, so something big is happening.
This is fresh. What in the world caused this?
So his body's gone. I think that's her blood.
They must have taken Petya's body away. Lord only knows what they'll do to it. My God, what happened here?
Idiots being punished for their own stupidity.
Did you kill them?
I took that snake's fangs out. We'll see how she does now.
All that blood is from ripping her fangs out?
I wasn't sure what to do when I saw him, but then I thought about something you said earlier.
Really? What was it?
That mortal life has the same value as eternal existence. I don't know if it's true, but it certainly helped me find my rage.
That's my consequence.
Still, this isn't going to bring him back.
Sorry about Petya.
I'm so sorry about Petya. He seemed like such a nice boy.
It was always a risk. Life goes on. Whatever it is we have. But thank you. You must be curious about what happens to you now.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
The way it works is that you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship. I believe you are the doctor's disciple.
He was a traveling doctor that came to the city, wasn't he?
Oh, we're remembering
He
stuff.
was a vampire?
He certainly was. It will all come back eventually. Don't worry about it now. Countess has a coachman, Trophime.
Oh, we know
He will
Trophime.
take you to the doctor's place in town. He is rough around the edges, but you can learn a lot from him.
May I speak with the Countess herself?
You need to be a little more important for that to happen. Trust me, she'll send for you soon. She has errands for us all. You will be no exception.
Side note, talking about vampires and Countess just makes me think of American Horror Story Hotel, which I think is the best season of the show. I haven't seen all of them, but Lady Gaga as the Countess. So good.
I'll be ready whenever she needs me.
Like a good dog, aren't you?
Oh, she didn't like that.
You should go. Trophime will be waiting for you, and the sun is not getting any lower. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It'll lead you to the stairs and outside.
Damn. I clicked on that too quickly. I thought I could go out
Hey,
that way.
Lisa.
Yes?
Never mind.
Oh, shoot. I bet I could have if I hadn't deteriorated our relationship by making her think I'm a dog, a good dog.
All right, then.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you. Could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into its dead eyes.
Does it remind you of Petya?
Just take it with you, please.
All right, I will.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
I swear it just blinked.
Well, that's spooky. Got haunted dolls in this game? I am intrigued. I want to know more. I am really excited by this idea of being either a humanity-focused or a nihilism-focused vampire. I can absolutely see myself playing through twice to see how that goes. Yeah, I'm obviously a fan of vampires. I made a vampire game. It's a tabletop miniatures game. It's called Night Thirst. I'm proud of it. So anything that I see with vampire stuff, I'm always curious to give it a look. I've been looking forward to this game for a while. Maybe we'll play this on stream. This was just the demo, of course, but yeah, maybe we'll play this on stream. I'm intrigued. I want to know what's gonna happen. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I explored this demo of Cabernet. So while I am filming this game comes out in, I believe, 2 days. It comes out February 20th. And I will definitely be checking it out. If you liked this video, that's what I'm doing over here on my second channel. My first channel, which is linked down below, is where I explore tabletop games and do kit bashing and miniatures and that sort of thing. But this second channel is dedicated to indie game demos, checking out just fun games that have been on my to-do list. And also, of course, it would mean the world to me if you subscribed and pressed like on this video. For each like, that will be one haunted doll that I take from a dead human and put in my inventory. All right, catch you in the next one. Bye!